Hello everyone, it's Pat here from Beads and Plenty More, and today I'm going to talk about linking beads together with wire like this. It makes a very flexible piece of work so that when you're wearing a necklace it sits all very nice and smooth, and it also is quite pretty. Sometimes this type of linking is called a rosary linking because you're using a round circle, linking one circle into the other, and the pliers, the round nose pliers, are sometimes referred to as rosary pliers. And each time we cut, we're going to have to use a good cutter, and I'm going to feature today these new chroma cutters. They're really good cutters, and they've got the little indentations which are nice for your hands. So on with what my design is. I use these torpedo beads, and I picked them because it's nice to have a bead that's just a bit different rather than all round or rondelle, which is what I've got here in the glass. And the round that I did use is faceted, and it's a jade glass. So there's a few ways that you can do these circles, and one is with the wire. That's what I've been using, and another way is with the eye pins that come, and you would only need the short ones, of course, because you're cutting off any excess. The one thing that I don't really like using eye pins for is the fact that they use a really small circle, and it doesn't give you as much looseness and flexibility, but it also takes a lot less time to use something that's got one side already done for you. So on with the wire that I'm going to use, and what I do is thread the bead on the wire already, and then go ahead with the round nose plier. And to get the place that you use the same place all of the time, it's a good idea to take a marker and mark where you're using it so that you can always go back to the same place. So go ahead with the round circle and center it up. Push the bead up there. Then I'm going to cut enough that I can make the same circle on the other side, which is about a ½ inch, or about that much. So working again with the curve of the wire is always a good idea, and go ahead and do a circle. Now I've used the 22 gauge wire for my project. You can also use a 20. It works very well too. I chose the 22 because it's a little bit softer, and so it's a little bit easier on the hands. So I didn't get that one centered very well, so center that back a bit. Bring that in nice and tight. And you do want the circles to sit the same direction on each bead that you do, so that then the next bead would be the other way around, so that they reverse. One goes one direction and one goes the other. So again, I need to do one of these to do my unit of 3. Another idea is to feed all of these on, and then you can have each one of, like I've got a 4 bead unit, 1, 2, 3 of these, and this 4 beads. And so then you could have all 4 of them on here and do all 4, and then you know you've got a unit done, ready to join together. Okay, so I've cut that. Again with my round plier, go in, grab at the very tip, and do a little circle. Now this one, just release it a little bit so you can link, and bring that tip back with the tips of the round nose plier. And again, on this side, I've left this one open a little bit so I can just release it a bit. Hook on here, and go back in. So now I'm going to stop the video and finish the necklace by doing some more pieces, and I'll come back and show you the finished necklace. Okay, so I'm back now with my finished unit. I've done a few more links to make enough length, and I'm just going to attach the toggle that I chose. So it's very easy to attach a clasp onto a necklace like this, because all I'm going to do is unhook one of these the circles that I've made on one side, hook in the toggle, and close it up. Now, I didn't talk on the other part of the video about the colors that I chose here. Every year there's Pantone colors come out, and they're the colors that are going to be popular for the coming year. And this coming year they're talking about gray and orange, or gray and bright yellow. So I looked around and thought, well, I'll choose those colors in order to work together, and they do work very well together. Also, the shading of using the light and the dark works very well when you're working on a design. So there we are. Easy to hook that up, and we'll just slide the bar through the circle and pull it back. And this is a little bit fancy, so it can go nicely on the front of the necklace if it swings around, but it is intended to go in the back. So hope you enjoyed making links, and I do really like these new pliers. They are cut very nicely, and we get a nice sharp edge with them. So if you're needing new cutters, I think it's probably a good investment because they will likely last longer than the cheaper ones. Well, bye for now.